to 210.
Mike, I think that 217 that Amleto Monacelli just shot will be his low game of the telecast. I see him shooting bigger numbers this game.
You think he's going to go on to defeat the other two lefties?
Well, it looks that way right now. That shot that he threw in the second ball in the 10th was really the shot for the opportunity to win the tournament. And he mentioned that in his soundbite. If he could get it going, nobody else on that side of the lane to bother his shot, smooth sailing.
Parker Bohn. Perfect shot, leaves a solid 7. Parker, who's not had a whole lot of luck on television, although this year he did win back-to-back tournaments to open up the year. When he won the AC Delco Classic and then the Showboat Invitational. At the 7th pin.
Parker Bohn III with the most beautiful style on the left-hand side, maybe the most beautiful style in all of bowling, with that beautiful high straight arm swing, a great knee bend, wonderful follow-through. Teach your kids to bowl like that.
So right now, who do you think has the prettiest style on the right side?
I'd give that to our statistician, David Ozio.
All right, Parker drills it in there. Amleto always gathers himself mentally before every shot.
One of the best bowlers, certainly from a mental standpoint, that we have on tour. Very, very controlled. Knows what he wants to do. Knows how to get it done.
Ooh, he kind of lost that one a little bit, but still got it back.
Yeah, he's figured out lane 24.
And he's got a rooter up there. He's probably jealous of his hair.
We'll take a look at Amleto Monacelli. Now watch as he releases the ball. Doesn't really quite get the roll that he wanted to get on that. But it comes back anyway, Mike.
Hitting the right place, hitting that nice light hit there. Trying for 3 in a row and a 20-pin lead.
He's up by 10 right now. Got to stop hooking, and it does. And Parker Bohn really struggled in practice. Earlier today in practice, he was using one ball on the right-hand lane and one ball on the left-hand lane, much like John Mazza was doing. I'm not sure if he's still doing that. We'll take a look as he throws these next couple of shots.
Some tremendous career earnings there. Another one over the $1 million mark.
A must strike very early in the match.
Doesn't get it.
Hang on.
What did he say there? A little hang on?
I think he said a little hang on.
Referring to the lane, right?
Exactly, referring to the fact that when he gets the ball left on that right-hand lane, it does not want to come back as easily as it does on the left.
Not an easy spare, the 3-6-9. Has it.
Yeah, and he doesn't like not winning. Yeah, but he's probably going to be okay.
He might survive. He might survive.
Yes.
And Parker back in there on the left lane. Well, you sure called this right, watching him in warm-up. Right, left-handers having the trouble.
Look how easily the ball gets back for him on the left-hand lane, and there's a little reaction from Parker.
And the left-handers really are struggling on lane 24. Amleto leading by 20.
Made a lot of money in his bowling career. That needs to hook hard, and look at that ball come back, Mike. And stop. Oh, that's a great looking shot. He's got room out there, and that's what the bowlers look for. They look to create areas. He takes a 30-pin lead after 4 frames.
That second one in the 10th now looming bigger and bigger. And actually, he's got 7 in a row, counting those 3 he finished with. Amleto on 4 in a row, trying for 5 in the 5th frame.
Wants to keep applying the pressure to Parker Bohn.
And normally we would go to commercial breaks shortly, but as long as Amleto keeps striking, because we love you viewers out there, we're staying right here.
Parker in another situation where he really must strike here in the 5th frame. He's got to figure out this right-hand lane, or else the match is over. Well, he figured out something on that shot, Mike. Hit a great shot, really stayed with it long through the release, got good leverage.
Kirk, re-rack.
And a re-rack asked for on lane 23. PBA Fall Tour moves on to Indianapolis, Indiana at Woodland Bowl for the Ebonite Challenge there. October 29th is our air date.
And then the Ebonite Challenge at Virginia Beach Pavilion in Virginia Beach.
And we finish it up with the Bayer Brunswick Touring Players Championship.
Guy's walking over there. Guy's walking over there.
So somebody was moving around on the left. Parker wants all of his concentration to try and reduce that lead to 20 pins.
Trying to make a statement to Amleto right here.
Oh, great shot. Leaves the solid 7-pin.
And he loved the way he threw it. As you can see, this shot gets off his hand very clean. Goes way out to the left. Starts hooking back to pocket. And a ringing 7. He thinks he's striking right now.
He's looking at the 7, though, and disappointment written all over the face. At the spare. Has it. And what was moving was one of the print photographers. We have a screen back there that they get behind and take their shots from. Evidently, Parker could see him. But right now the story is Amleto working on 5 in a row, trying for 6.
31-pin lead. Can increase to 41. Will it get there?
I don't think so. I don't think so. He gets there, but nothing on it. Leaves the soft 10 and keeps Parker Bohn's hopes faintly alive. 30 pins, if he makes the spares, will be his lead.
He switches to another ball to throw it hard and straight. Very good spare shooter.
Has the spare.
And he wasn't always a good spare shooter, Mike, but that's part of the game that he knew he was lacking in, and he worked on it. Turned himself into a very good one.
He is in such great physical shape all the time. Has a physical regimen that he goes through, jumps rope and everything.
You know, I've gone out to eat with him on a number of occasions, and I occasionally like to have dessert, but you'll never see him having any sweets.
7th frame. And back in there. Amleto Monacelli leading by 30. Parker Bohn, though, says it's not over yet. And we'll be back to find out how this semifinal game turns out after this. Mike Durbin back with Marshall Holman. We're in this semifinal game of the Mobil 1 Classic here at Bay Lanes in Bay City, Michigan. Parker Bohn trailing by 30 pins in the 7th frame, working on the spare.
And Amleto's given him a little bit of an opening by not striking in the 6th frame.
Has it. Parker is wearing a green ribbon, and I asked him what's the significance of it.
Well, the green ribbon is for a little boy, unfortunately, who was killed in my community back at home, and shows my support for Edward Warner and his family.
And Edward Warner was the young 11-year-old that was killed going door to door for donations for different charitable causes. So Parker showing his support for that young man and his family. Oh, the 8-pin almost stood.
Well, that's the break Parker Bohn needed. Take a look at the pin action on this shot, Mike. Watch the 8-pin. I'm not going to fall. I'm not going to fall. Yes, I am.
So what pin was it? Was it the hip pin that came?
I don't have any idea what hit that 8-pin, and I don't think Parker does either, but
he doesn't care.
He's happy.
Amleto now his lead reduced to 20.
Can take it back up to 30 with a strike of his own here in the 8th frame. And Mike, I mentioned that I really thought Amleto would bowl a better game this game? Well, he's not going to get to 300 because he didn't strike in the 6th frame. A 300 this game would have been worth $10,000. Could he be saving himself for next game?
How much is it worth then?
Well, Bay Lanes will give away $25,000 for a perfect game next game.
Well, first of all, he's got to get by Parker.
And it isn't over yet, only up by 30.
Oh, my goodness. Is he throwing it well? Wow. Parker has to be disheartened. He has to strike out to make him mark if I do add it right.
The best Parker can bowl right now is 249. Amleto working at a 250 pace already.
9th frame.
Got a hook hard. It just got in that hang spot, and there's no way it's coming back. Parker is not going to win this match.
And Parker, big shot for him, big game for him.
Jeez almighty.
And that's a lead that we've seen quite a bit with Parker in many telecasts, the 3, 7, and 9. He'll just get the 2, or in this case, he'll just get 1.
Well, Parker's going to finish 3rd in this event. It'll be his 2nd third-place finish of the year. He's got 4 second-place finishes, 2 first-place finishes. This is his 8th championship round appearance.
A chance to vault himself really into a very good position for Player of the Year had he have won this event, but he'll go away with 3rd place and have to try it again next week.
And the 8-pin that almost stood in the 8th frame does stand in the 10th.
That's right. He looks up at us and says he didn't hit it. Oh, Parker.
Parker at the 8-pin. Has the spare.
Parker Bohn just finishing out the game, makes another quality shot, but Mike, 201, the best Parker could do.
But not enough against the likes of Monacelli.
Now Amleto Monacelli with the opportunity to shoot 279 this game. It really wasn't a tough call, saying that I thought he would bowl a better game this game. His shot just looks that dominant.
Monacelli, winner of the semifinal match. We'll be back in just a minute to go through championship frame.